I don't know why that keeps doing that. Every time I go live on YouTube, the microphone shuts off. Hello, welcome in. It was just lit up. It shouldn't go off on its own. But I've had some weird occurrences lately with electronics and stuff. Just freaking out around me. All right. Welcome in, everyone. Once you find out that we are live. Oh, yeah, it did go live, so that did work. Okay. Welcome in. Please remember to hit that like button for me. Thank you very much. Oh, it's funny. I'm looking at the ad to get onto this video, and it's an island, and I live on an island. And even though I live on an island, like an hour ago, I was like, man, I wish I was born in the Bahamas. Wouldn't that have been a sight? All right. Hi, everybody. Oh, before we start, I need some coffee for one. Welcome in. This is going to be quick reads. I'm going to blow through these reads and get whatever I can. If you like it, feel free to join the platform. Subscribe, like, share, do what you do. I'm going to see what this is. Nomad Soul Warrior Tarot cards. Okay. Thank you. You know who you are. If you're not here now and you see this later, I appreciate that. I'm very grateful for your time and your energy you put into. I'm very grateful for your time and your energy you put into your readings. You are very much appreciated, always on point. Thank you. Enjoy your gift. Thank you. Appreciate that. So it looks like we have a couple different things we're going to open this weekend. All right. Play around with see what we can get off of those. Here we go. We're going to start with the zodiac sign of Aries, but I need more coffee for Aries. Yep. See what you get. What's showing up for Aries? Oh, that's so good. It's getting expensive. Coffee's getting expensive. You know, this coffee's almost $5. Can you believe that? When I started drinking a large iced coffee, and if you don't know, it's like Arctic chill up here. It's pretty cold in the north. I mean, I'm from the north. If you wondered, you can usually tell by the way I say haba, ka, pak, shit like that. But I don't mean to do that. I can say it correctly. Park, car, harbor, but it's easy not to say it correctly. So this right here, when I started buying this shit, it was like $2.50, maybe less than that for a large. It's damn near $5 now. If you get it with all like this, like all the hocus pocus stuff, the turbo shot, the cold brew, or whatever you must call it, Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm pretty sure they started in Massachusetts. Actually, I think they started close to where I live. All right. Here we go. What's going on with Aries? What's showing up for Aries, the zodiac sign of Aries? You love it, Aries. Are you leaving the past behind? That's what that tells me. The death card. Are you going deaf to the past? I can't hear it when it comes to the past. I made sure I'm cutting that out. Some of you may feel like it just was extremely unhealthy or heart-wrenching or too much of a effing headache. That's what it looks like. Like I'm not going to build with it. I feel like I fooled myself in the past with it. Kind of energy. I'm talking to you, Aries. One split. There's no secret. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons and you're not going to want to be lied to. Some of you are not worried about that commitment or that communication at this time. Yo, come on. You can't tell me. There's 78 cards in a tarot deck. I split the deck in half and you show up as I'm talking to you. As I'm saying hello, my Aries. Whether you're a woman, you're a man, whatever the deal. All right. Show me something else real quick for Aries. So we know you're good with the past. You're trying to say, get out of here. Like, I'm not going to let it, something about hinder me. You could be, some of you are more, hold on. I won't say it. I'll see what the cards show. Go ahead. Some of you guys, I feel the message I'm feeling is you may have released the passions or building towards them, moved away from that energy. Look at this. Look at this. That's the Chariot. I feel like you moved away from that energy emotionally, Aries, but you still, don't you lie to me. You still think about it, Aries. You still think about having it all. We could have had it all. Who sings that? Adele? I feel like this runs through your thought process. And if you tell me I'm full of it, it's because you try to hide it with success. That was the card I was going to pull originally, guys. That was the card I was originally going to pull. I feel like you're learning to be patient with that, with the outcomes of it. Anything else for Aries? You're ready to move away from all that, all the chaos. You're like, I'm good with chaos or being emotionally disturbed. Something about I'm not going to let things emotionally disturb me or be obsessed emotionally on situations. I want balance, and that's your decision. That's the decision you've made. Some of you have let go of communication or are not going to fight for communication with a situation. I'm feeling a lot of air or fire energy too. It could be towards an air sign or fire sign. Other sign that is dominant in your little mini read is earth sign. That more looks like you chasing money, you ignoring a person. What's showing up? Want it to come out? Some of you, it's like I've had enough in situations. I've basically I don't want to deal with those anymore. If you're an older Aries or you've just been sitting back pretty and you're a younger Aries, this is what I'm getting. And you've been sitting back pretty, not really doing relationships or going out that much, you will be. You will be. To me, it seems like right now, if this message resonates for you, you may have not been doing that right now. You're going to come out of the suspense of being stuck or maybe knowing that you haven't walked towards emotional ties or commitments. Some of you, I feel like if you've been stuck or just not doing it or sticking with your own close inner circle, you'll start to change. I bet you change. The message to me is it's almost like if you felt like you needed to knock something off the block or assess the past situations, there's your change. There's your change. Queen of Rods strength. You're going to change. You're determined to change, discover it, and go after who you are. That was simple. That's what I see for Aries. Right now, it doesn't seem like a committed love thing. It's more of a mental thing, if anything. Some of you like the okay, some of you like the chase, but don't like the anxiety of it. Stubbornly know that, precisely see that. I get hung up when it comes to seeing what could be down the road. You also could have new love Aries coming towards you. It might take a little time before this shows up. Something tells me you just got to wait for that to pour out. Something like that. That's what I got for Aries. On to Taurus. Taurus at 9 minutes. Taurus is at 9 minutes. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here, mods. Thank you for being here, subscribers and watchers. Day watchers. Here we go. All right. Taurus. What's showing up for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Stability. It's like all I can read about you is like you wanting to be like Mr. T, Taurus, or being really on that, like sticking with that. Some of you, it could have been more school that you completed as well as what I'm seeing and picking up. You could have had to have traveled for school or known you wanted to always travel to go to a certain school. Some of you if you're younger, you recently did this. Others of you, it's more focusing on your stability and going after the right judgments. Some of you, the stability has to do with family as well, how you pursue a situation with family. That one could be whether you're younger or older, the Judgment card. The Knight of Rods reversed. Some of you, there's broken communication or feelings towards a situation around the home. There's broken communication. There's like a weird, awkward silence. This tells me that, and the feeling I'm getting when it comes to having the happiness, there's like a weird, awkward silence when it comes to the happiness. It almost feels like too much of a burden or too many burdens. It's almost like I feel like I'm getting you when I say this. I feel like sometimes, Taurus, it feels like you don't want to be over preoccupied with all these burdens, hassles, or shortcomings, and it feels like it's not just all the burdens that you put on yourself. It's some that are brought towards you. I hate to say that, but that's what I'm feeling. I do feel like you're moving away from that as well. Here we go. Anything else for Taurus? Anything else for Taurus? What's showing up for the Taurus signs? What's showing up for the Taurus signs? I'm going to give it to you. It keeps showing up. It was a card that stuck out. Didn't grab it. Strong manifestations right now. Stick to what you believe or what you want to pursue right now. Definitely do that. And if you do, you'll get the change. Something about, I'm going to say something weird. Some of them, I got weird feelings on that. So I have to tell a Taurus out there, if you feel ghosted, don't worry about it. Leave that person alone. I felt that. Secondly, firstly, what I was feeling is it was just like the star card with the Empress with the tower. Some of you, the message is basically continue to go after and be creative to what you want to see or invest yourself towards, how you want to move towards this change or see a better outcome. I feel like you have to rush towards this. Stay on course and passionate towards it as well. Wait a minute. What's going on? You may have had to put things away for a little while. Basically, hang things up, slow them down. This could be either relationships, like not deal with relationships, whether it's friends, family, or love. It feels like friends, family, love. One of those three. It doesn't feel like colleagues or associate. It feels like close to home. Is what I'm going to tell you. I feel like for balance, you had to put these things away, and you're working on where you want to go. You have the Ace of Rods very passionately. I can't even say the word. I can't say it. Precision. Damn it. Precision is really strong right now. Basically, you're steadfast with where you want to see yourself, is what it's showing me. You may have had to delay something in a relationship or had delays, whether it was in a relationship or around a home situation. If somebody ghosted you, the message is move on from that too. That's the second part. The messages don't build with that person. They were just playing with you. It was look at this. They were playing with you both, and it was probably something you might have. Some of you got lucky and dodged a bullet, even if it kind of made you want to deal with them or know what happened. I don't feel like you were meant to go in that direction. I feel like that was holding you back, and you're supposed to leave that in the cold, something like that. If you were ghosted, what else is here? Why is that like that? Okay, so immediately I saw a clock. So somebody was emotionally just bruising you or using you for your time. I saw a clock on the sword, and then when I looked at this, they were just abusing you for your time or hanging on to you for communication, and that's probably why the wheel needed to stop. A lot of you Taurus is also maybe looking at people and making sure you can trust the right person and get balance from the right person. A lot of you, it's not a love investment. It's a self-seeing prophecy or self-seeing wisdom from within right now for you. And you're not wanting to be blindfolded to it or ignoring. Basically, I feel like you may be blindfolding yourself to going out or having fun. Clarify the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? What's here about the Hermit? What's going on? This is what wants to come out. This is what you're doing. Spirit knows, man. I'm going to tell you, Spirit knows. The Death card and you going to work. You're transforming things that you're taking action, making things that you want to pursue or that goals. You're very goal-oriented, structured right now is what I'm seeing for you. Some of you may have dealt with a water sign or an air sign you couldn't trust as well. I got the signs. I've got the signs. Water sign, air sign, fire sign. Could have been Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong Leo here. What else is here? I feel like you're going to venture out in the world and discuss your stuff. Some of you are really trying to figure out. Some of you are solving past situations and working on home or just being comfortable. You're not. This doesn't show me an investment in love. It shows me an investment in family or peace and security, something like that. When it comes to love, this is what it shows me: bottom and top of the deck. Every time I go to love, it tells me no. So I don't feel like you're investing yourself in love right now as much as you're investing yourself in money. I think emotionally, you wouldn't mind the love situation to take off, but you know your career is what's important right now. That's what I see for Taurus. All right, 16 minutes. We're going to go to Gemini. All right, here we go. All right. What do we got for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Welcome in, everybody. Gemini. Coffee. Always coffee for certain signs. Gemini. Aries. Leo sometimes. Probably Libra. Libra's always a tough one to read, or has been lately. It's gotten better. But it's tough for a while. All right. Here we go. What do we got for Gemini? What's showing up? What's showing up for Gemini? Hold on. Maybe I can fix that. Make it not look so ridiculously off color. Gemini. Be careful while you're working, be careful. Some of you guys got to, there you are, and you're upright. This is for you. Some of you guys are diligently trying to stride or stay ahead with work. This could be projects or things you want to create and offer to the world, something of the sort like that. But you're also going to be focusing. Some of you could have some emotional ups and downs. I'm going to say it is what I'm feeling. The Hermit, and then you showed up upright. So it's like while you're steady at work, your emotions could kind of be all over the place throughout this month, Gemini. Some of you guys, it looks like you'll try not to deal with it or show it at night. Something about I don't want it to be seen at night, or I'll try to stay really career invested right now and not try to be emotionally upset. Some of you guys, though, you could also be getting restructured emotionally. It's almost like you're learning more emotionally, or you're going to get more in touch with your emotions. I get this energy around you, like you may try to hide this, though, whatever that's about. And that's your card. And you showed up as I'm talking, and in the position, you're gonna have to think this one through. I don't know what else to tell you on that. Something about think this one through. Stuff in the basement could come up to you. Maybe that's why you get emotional, or you watch an emotional show. But stuff from the basement could come back to your mind and make you feel emotional, or bring you to that vulnerable level. Something like that. Here we go. Show me what's coming up for Gemini. Some of you guys, when it comes to work, you may have to travel to work, or there may have been you may have to travel to work, or there may be, I'm going to say, delays with traveling to work, or you may see a lot going on the roadway, something like that. You may see a lot going on. This could pertain to like they're fixing the roads, people driving erratic, whatever, and it has something to do with cars. I didn't even look down at that. I'm looking at these cards and focused on your career. Some of you, maybe you're changing lanes when it comes to career, but something about when you're be careful when you're in your vehicle, or you may see a lot of weird things. What's that all about? Just be careful. What do we got? I want to give you this one, whatever this is. All right. Some of you, this is very easy. The way I just did this, the devil with the 7. Some of you, I want to remind you something. Whether you dealt with a earth sign, fire sign, or another air sign, because that's everything that showed up. And you got Leo, you've got Saggy here, you've got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and you got Capricorn. That's what showed up. Sometimes it's better to release the past or not focus on the past with the devil and the 7. Don't feel restricted to the past. Temperance and 2, make that decision. Put the past behind you and don't focus on it, is what the message is telling me, because you're meant to focus on your happiness and not let anything bound you up. Something like that's imperative for some Geminis. If you find yourself creeping to the past, ask yourself why you're there. Something like that. Some Geminis are like, I hate this so much. Why does he have to say that? And you've probably already done what I just told you. You also may have some trips or want to venture somewhere new in the world coming up. Some of you may be wanting to plan a vacation. Why did I just hear it's overdue? Some of you know it's overdue. The world, what's going on? Let's go. You may take your children with you. Some of you need to save your money so you can get there. Others of you don't let your career make the decision for you not to go. Do something fun. Something like that. Page of Pentacles 3. What is that all about? Clarify that. I need clarification for you guys. 1 minute. What are you saying to Gemini? What is here? Give it to him. So I would tell you it's time. I feel like it's time to find new fun things to do. Maybe plan a cruise. Somebody needs to go on a cruise. There's no boat in that picture, but I feel somebody needs to get on the water, or somebody needs to get on a vacation to a vacation spot, maybe a timeshare, something like that. Is what I'm feeling. I just feel like you could feel like you want to do this, but there could be somebody slowing down what you want to do. Victory's on its head with the Fool. Clarify this one. The 10. If there's something you really want to go do it. I'm going to say that to Geminis. If there's something you've been putting off and you want to go do it, don't let anybody get in the way or disrupt the balance of a situation. If you want to go catch that boat, get on a plane, go somewhere, go have fun. Some of you could need to do it alone or want to do it with family. Why is that here? Some of you feel like there's a lack of interest with a career, or you're going to discover that emotionally it's not the ticket for you. Some of you may just get sick of working somewhere, or you already are. It doesn't emotionally, the investments, or you may feel like, why am I doing this? Something like that. Like, is it really giving me balance? It may be bringing you money or handling the bills, but how is it making you feel emotionally? Is it throwing you off balance? Do you need change? Something like that for Gemini. That's if you work. Those are the messages I have for Gemini. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I feel like you guys need to go on a vacation. Some of you may also want to do something, jazz yourself up, maybe your hair or your nails. I just smelt something, and my nose is one of my weaker special talents. I just smelt like hairspray. That's strange. Or it could have been hair dye, but I don't know. Whatever. It was strong scented, though. Somebody could be putting some strong chemicals in their hair. I don't know what that's all about. Here we go. Cancer. Here we go. This strong, it almost gave me a headache. Like it went straight up my nostril, like almost in my brain. And there's no scent down here. Maybe a little. No, I'm just kidding. I smell good. Cancer. Welcome in, everyone. All right, Cancer. What's showing up for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Work. Some of you guys are investing in work. Clarify anything else I need to see on that. Some of you guys, I'm going to say it, while you're working, you could have visitors. Family could show up. Some of you could have family, siblings, or cousins or something want to show up. Or if they don't show up, it's something like they show up or it's a phone call. What else is here? You're striving to fight at work. Why is the 8 of Wands here? What is that about? Some of you guys are working, but you want more. That's what that tells me, or psychically, and just me feeling me. 3 of Cups. It's almost like you may feel like you're not really in a place where you want to be extremely emotionally. Something. It's not what this card means. I don't need to read the card. I just got to read what I feel or how I feel, because collectively I can pick you guys up. It's there. You go. Something there's. I feel like there's delays, and some of you guys, it's either with an indication around home and family, or that's with I don't feel like some of you could be with home and family or career. Home and family's here, career's over here. Your talents, opening up more skills, talents, or being noticed. I get this noticed indication. Look at the cards. Look at the cards. This person, does she not look like she wants to be like this and people looking at her or being noticed? Cards are telling you. Somebody's hoping that shows up. You may not be obsessing of working towards fixing any love situations. You're more balancing out stability situations. These are the discoveries you knew you had to make. Some of you knew your best foot was to walk away from love, even if you had a lot of passion for it, even if you really wanted to build with it at one point with a specific person, whether it was the last one or the one before that person or the 2 before that person, whatever it may have been. What else is here? Cancer. What's showing up? Knight of Swords. What's going on? Uh-oh. Some of you guys, there have been a lot of delays in your love life for a while. This is going to resonate for specific Cancer signs, by the way. Not for everyone. But there were delays in your love life. And I feel longevity behind this. If you are a Cancer that's in a relationship every 2 weeks, this is not your reading. If you're a Cancer that's went several months or several years without a relationship, this is your reading. And I feel like there were times where you were bound, stuck in your head with this shit. No secret that it just wouldn't build momentum. What else is here? Cancer. Landed on those cards. Let's see. Could have been playing with somebody that acted real childish towards you. Double child energy. Knight of Rods is like a teenager. Page of Swords is definitely like a kid. Could have dealt with somebody that just might have wanted to drink the cup too many other places, or just didn't communicate back with you. When you were getting ready for a celebration, they put a break to that. They put a halt on it on you. Oh, man. What else? Go to the bottom. They just didn't build with you. That's in the reverse, and that was the decision that was made. Somebody may have cut you out and might have invested somewhere else or was doing it behind your back. You see the mask? That means they were already doing it before you were privy. That's not going to be for everybody, but I just saw the 3 of Hearts. A lot of you guys are going to worry about the judgments around 2 things, family and career right now. I'm going to tell you, that's what I was feeling. Bottom and the top of the deck. That's what I'm feeling. On the emotional aspect of things, I think you're getting tired of carrying, look at this, tired of carrying that weight. You guys are getting tired of carrying that. You're like, no, I'm not going to move towards it because nothing ever changes when it comes to committed love energy. I'm going to cut that out. I'm tired of not getting that kind of energy. I want change kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing. I need balance. That's what I see. And emotionally, you've kind of already created that in your mind. You'd be lying to me if you tell me I'm wrong. You already know that. Some of you know that and have the strength to release the things of the past. Don't overthink them, and basically become your own motivator in every aspect of your life. Start telling yourself what you want and see if it just starts to show up. Whether you need help with career, whether you need help with a love situation or finding a love situation. Sometimes we don't ask for things enough for ourselves. That could get in the way. Are we blocking ourselves in that manner? Somebody needs to hear that. Are we putting ourselves in the right crowds of people? Stuff like that. That's what I've got. All right. I'm going to do Leo in a second. I'm going to say hello to some people. How you doing, Julia? What's up, AC Old School? KC526. Welcome in, Felicia. Hello, Boss Babe. What up, Elkie? Could y'all do me a solid and hit that like button? Thank you very much. Ah, damn. I didn't bring an ashtray down here. All right, Leo. 31. I think it was 3113. You're getting the power of change or trying to bring it in. What else is here for Leo? What else is here for Leo? That's why I felt that card and it came out on the bottom. Oh, you want to see things change. And I get this, like you want to see things change for the better. Not being emotionally available. Some of you aren't worried about being emotionally available for a situation where it won't fucking change. That is the message, and I shouldn't say the F-bomb because they won't share this. Some of you are not dealing with a situation like that. Some of you may feel like, some of you could feel hostile to a person that won't change. And it's you, Leo. You feel that way. Like, that person's never happy. They don't change. You know, they lie or they think it's me when it's really them. You may be dealing with something like that. I feel like you need to be patient. A lot of you could be with a love situation. I feel like it is connected to somebody you were with. Not anymore. I don't think you're restrained to this shit anymore. I think you're like, no, that ain't happening. We ain't doing that. The Hangman is in the reverse. Did I not just say we ain't doing that, Leo? Yes, you ain't doing that. You ain't having that. You're like, no. What do we got? Why is the moon here? Clarify the moon. No secret. You want to focus on things that mean something to you or have a lot of strength and power in building. You're really going towards building. Oh my God, building. You're really trying to build or manifest happiness or want to see other people do that. Some of you have. Show me something else for Leo. I think that's where you're going. Knight of Swords. You're going towards security for yourself and hoping for and wanting to obtain balance. And it doesn't feel like friendships as much as a lover that did you wrong or treats a situation wrong. It could have been a man that treated you wrong, Leo. Truth and clarity that it could have been a guy that was just very harsh or didn't give you the mental respect that you deserved. Page of when you communicated with each other emotionally. Somebody lacks emotional control or change or moving away from that. I feel like somebody let their growth get stunned. Or this is going to be a very side message. Some of you could be a man that tried to be controlling with the Leo. It could be vice versa. It could be a Leo woman that was controlling with a man over the money. Or it could be vice versa. A Leo man was doing that. So either a Leo man was being controlled by a woman and her money, or vice versa. A Leo woman has a man who thinks he's superior than her because of money. That's horrible. That's what I'm seeing. What else is here? I think you're trying to ignore it, but it's hard to let this go. And it really emotionally bothers you. You're going to let this go because you know the person's wrong and they don't know how to learn. But you really don't want to fight or deal with this. Whoever's meant to see this. You just got a lot of cards, and you're at the bottom. Let's see where we're going with this. 10 of Pentacles. You're going after new. You're really focusing on what you want to have, where you want to be, or that's what the message is. Maybe that's what you're supposed to focus on. And who should be focusing on it? You just showed up. Trust. Really motivate yourself to trust yourself at this time, Leo. Something like that has to be said, especially if the past has done you wrong or just emotionally rocked you or kicked you out and put somebody else there. Some of you, they did this around you and they took their kids or the kids went something about there's kids there. There's no kids in the picture, but I felt kid energy. Seven of Wands, maybe grandchildren. What in the seven? Don't lie about standing up for yourself. Something about that's important, and cut out things that don't serve you. You know, anything from the past. Remember what you've learned from the past, Leo. Something like remember what you've learned from the past, what you've had to contend with scenario, or emotionally what wasn't fulfilling your needs that you had to walk away from. Don't forget that. Remember, you are Leo. You are on the board while I read you. There's a reason they say you're the strongest cards in the deck. Think about that one. Some of you also have travels coming up. Some of you could be traveling soon, whether you know about it, bottom of the deck, or not. That's Three of Wands. Momentum, moving. The Emperor is staring at you, traveling. And that was last. The World. Communication. So you guys are either going to have communication coming towards you or travel coming up towards you while you're focused on your stability. You're going to have some decisions to make. Do I focus on my stability? Or here's the question. Can you focus on your stability while you're traveling? That's what I see for Leo. Okay. All right. We're going to go to Virgo. Just a minute. Ooh. I'm probably going to turn that off. It's making me stuffy. Yeah. I'm afraid to. If I turn it off, I'll be freezing in like 10 minutes. It's cold up here. I pump gas. I live in a state where I am not privileged. I live in a state where I got to pump my own gas. Okay. They make us do that here. I kind of enjoy that. I don't mind doing that. When I heard there were states that don't have to pump their gas, I was like, what? Like you get in trouble for pumping your own gas? I was laughing at that. But it was cold. Like I hopped in the car and let it pump its own gas on its own. You know how you have the little markers there? I'm like, oh my God, my fingers. I'm like, I didn't have my gloves were in the car, but I'm not going to put my gloves on whenever he touches those handles. Because when you touch your face or anything like that, no. So yeah, it's pretty brisk up here. We're going to do Virgo in a second. Pump my gas. I mean, I get it for job stability. Today's the one day I'd get fired if I had that job. I'd get fired because on today today would be the day I'm like, no, I ain't coming to work. That invisible man's got to pump your gas. It feels like it's -10. I'm not pumping nobody's gas today. I'm sick. You know, I'm sick. I got the flu. You know, the ass flu, the flu that you get in your ass. Yeah, it's all up in my ass. So, and I can't get rid of it. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, the ankle flu. You know that calf shit. I got that in my ankle too, my calf, my toes infected. Like I would definitely be pulling that shit. I can't come because my cat's dog's nephew died. They'd be looking at me like, what? Like on the phone. I'd be getting fired. I'd be like, oh, well, shit. It was a good job until that cold winter day. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Virgo. Oh, it made my nose tickle. It's so funny to me. They would be so like I'd be like their best worker too, and then all of a sudden they ain't got nobody pumping no gas. They'd be hating me, never wanting me to get gas at that gas station. You're banned for life. Don't you ever come back here. All right, here we go. Virgo. What's going on, my Virgos? What's showing up for Virgo? Okay. Ooh. This wanted to come out. Why is that like that? Let's see what the cards tell me. some of you, I'm going to say it, whether it's a man or a woman, some of you, it could be a parental figure. Others of you are an older figure, whether it's man or woman. You're just not willing to. I feel like you view them like they're a fool. I feel like you're like, I'm not going to go backwards. Death, King of Rods, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. I don't feel like you want to build with this. I feel like you're like, nope, I'm moving on from you. Kind of like, I just can't do this energy. You might also be very focused on your stability right now. Clarify the stability card. Some of you got somebody blocked, or you're just not going to focus on them. I get something about you feel like they're like you. It's either you feel you know that they're arrogant. I don't know why I have whoever this message is for. You've known this person for a long time. This isn't somebody that's been in and out of your life. This is somebody that's always, at one point in time, they were around more. They were around like this is a family thing. This is, I can't say it any other way. It's got to be family. What else is here? It was just too much. It was just too heavy. Too much. The person was too much to deal with. You're not communicating with them, or you don't want to, emotionally don't want to, or secret. There's no secret to the madness between you and this person. Could be persons, but it looks like person. Whether it's persons or one, where it's plural. Whether it's one person or more. Let me just say, you see this right here? Before that, you've got the moon, and then you've got the page of wands reversed, not communicating, not wanting to communicate, but also not wanting to fight. Making sure this person doesn't come towards you. Something about they may have came towards you or wanted to. I feel like they want to take something like an investment from you, or what's going on? I feel like I get like they're either very nosy or they're very wanting to take something from you that's not theirs to take. Basically bite off more than they can chew in a situation. What? Hold on. What the hell is that about? Give me these two. You may have somebody around you. The energy I'm picking up around you where they feel like, well, all Virgo does is take, and they want to take away from you. I don't like that. Some of you, this has to do with a court situation, court of law, or the way or family, something to do with court of law or a court of law with family. Hold on. And I just saw the Hermit upright. What else is here? Virgo. What's going on? Some of you guys are really focusing on career, or no, you need to. Also, don't worry so much if you've been wondering when love's coming. I just get the energy of somebody needing to hear. Don't worry about love. Worry about planting your feet right now. Ace of Pentacles, and you could have either a brother, a sister, a father, somebody around you, some kind of energy that might have been around you that you're leaving behind, or you're not wanting to tolerate or deal with. You're moving away from something, or more than one party, something like that. What's going on, Virgo? And your hope. I get this. So the Two of Cups it's almost like you guys are feeling ready for celebrations in love, or getting impatient with the waiting. Some of you, not all of you, are going to feel impatient with love, but some of you are feeling impatient with love, is what this tells me. Some of you are waiting and wanting that offer of love, or wanting to give it, or hoping it comes. Some of you are back and forth with that too, or wondering if it's going to show up. Okay. Give it time, and you showed up. Don't lie about a situation or burden it. Start really trying to see what you want or where you want to be, and see what comes up. And you might be in a time of life where you really got to fight for yourself. I feel like you really got to fight for yourself right now. Don't worry about what was. Some of you are releasing past things of trauma as well. That could be trauma from childhood. You're cutting it out. You're not trying to stress over it emotionally or mentally, is what this tells me as well. You're trying to release that, and you've discovered that's what's best. It's not to focus on toxicity and most likely to build towards your happiness. I feel like some of you just need to hear, just wait. The happiness will arrive. The sun in reverse. The happiness will arrive. You just might need to wait. And the cool thing is you're being strong about the past. Your message, I like it. It wasn't that hard. It got a little tricky at one point. A lot of you have learned how to respect situations around you or produce action as well. If you've been, so I feel like a lot of you feel like you haven't had the lucky hand with a lot of life situations, and you may be stressing either on career or finances or how you were treated in relationships. That's what I'm seeing on Virgo. That's what I'm getting on your energy. Like you don't like either both or one stronger than the other two. And the only other thing I was really grasping is you may be wanting love to come in or wondering if it is, go back and forth emotionally on the love investment. I don't feel like you're worried about creeping to the ex. I don't see you wanting to creep to an ex. It didn't show up at all. Okay. Here we go. All right. Who do we do? Virgo. We're gonna do Libra. Libra. 4717. Libra. I'm only gonna call out so many. I probably won't call them all out. Every timestamp, but call it some. Virgo. No, excuse me. Oh, it just did Virgo. Libra. What's showing up for Libra? What's showing up for Libra? What do you want me to say to Libra? What's showing up for them? Do it. You're done. Some of you could have somebody that wants to come by or wants you to visit them, or you could be visiting somebody pretty soon here. Or this could have been something that's already come up. But notice how these cards kind of match each other. The top. See the numbers at the top? Even though one's a 6 and one's a 4. Could be something about you may need to get in a vibration of people that match your vibration or stick with that for a while. This may be the best decision or outcome for you. I don't feel like you guys are, hold on, clarify this. You guys are very determined to be on your own right now or focus on your health or your money. And you're not really, I don't see you bothering too much or letting somebody attack you emotionally or hurt you emotionally, because you've got the Ace of Cups reversed with the 2 of Cups reversed, and then building towards that. I feel like I'm gonna get a no on this. Let me just see. Hold on. Let's see what we get. Up is yes, reverse is no. Clarify those 3. Ooh, the King of Cups. Did some of you start a new relationship, or is one? Hold on. Some of you may be starting a new relationship. Or a past person's trying to come start a new relationship. You may hear from an ex, is what this is telling me. I just heard talking on the telephone. Some of you are going to get a phone call, whether it's from a friend at a distance or an ex. But do you have the patience? Do you have the patience for this? Temperance, Ace of Rods. Probably not. I don't think so. Knight of Swords. All right, Libra, your message, and you're the last card here. You may get a call from somebody or if somebody reaches out from the past, this isn't going to happen to everybody, but if it does happen, there could be somebody that calls you from the past and you don't have any more interest or love for the situation, or building the situation. I just feel like it's a no. Like you're not going to reconcile this. There could be, you could get something about a phone call from a dude. I feel like like that's you reading a text message or listening to the phone ring. And I don't feel like this, if down this line, it's too much of a, well, here we go again. We're going down this road again, up and down the hill. Do I have the patience for it type energy? Are you passionate about it? Or is it are you closed off to it? Kind of the world is closed to the situation, or maybe the chapter's closed, something like that. The Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Swords, almost like I've let this go energy. I'm releasing. I feel like somebody knows, and I don't know who this is, but you said something like it didn't work for a reason, and you left that thought in your head. 10 of Wands with the Knight of Swords. I feel like that's you rushing ahead and not really fighting to emotionally connect. Some of you, this is strange. I'm getting like the energy, like some of you, this is a relationship that was more than platonic you dealt with, whether it was recent or several years ago. Others of you, this is with one of your children or two of your kids, something like that. Ooh. Okay. I don't see. It's something about clarify the Hangman and then you. What's going on? Why is the man of Rods? Ooh. So I got a strange message here. Some either kids are worried about you being in your head and don't want to see you being in your head, or you're worried about your kids being around the wrong people, or maybe younger kids than that, or hearing of bad things around them when all you're wanting to see is the happiness. Get something about either somebody wants to see happiness for you or you want to see happiness for others right now is what I'm picking up on your energy. Okay. What else is here? Some of you, why is the death card upright? Some of you are going through a pretty strong transformation with healing. Others of you, if you're worried or nervous about work or health, don't stay in those mental thoughts for long. Put them in the rearview mirror. It's money. It's your stability that you could be worried about. It shows me that's not for everybody. It's your stability, falling in love again, or releasing love for a last time, something like that. It's weird. The Fool reversed and balanced. Any thoughts that bother you right now, just release them. I feel like to tell a Libra, and I don't usually, even though you're an air sign, I don't usually say that to you guys. Any thoughts that give you that weird, nasty taste in your mouth, release them right now for Libra. That's what I got for you. Anything that comes in, let it out fast. I feel like that really helps you, especially with not only peace of mind, but some kind of comfort that doesn't get seen by the eye that easily. Okay, I don't know. That's just what I'm seeing for you guys. Something like, let's see what I just feel like could have something to do with things that have happened in family. Hold on. Maybe even wanting communication. Or you could be wanting more communication or wanting to learn how to get communication. Somehow I feel like I need to tie that in spiritually. Others of you know that there was somebody in the family you don't want to communicate with, or want they're just emotionally draining, or you feel emotionally drained by them. Oh, okay. Doom, and doom. What I'm going to tell you is there's somebody, there's an energy I don't think you want to mess with. There's an energy around you. You know that you don't want to mess with. I'm done. Your message is like, it's going to be for whoever needs to hear it. All right. Here we go. Stability is the big thing on Libras right now. Focusing on that stability. Don't let anything emotionally or mentally rock you. It comes in, push it out as fast as it comes in. Somehow I feel like it makes you sharper. And it's not seen like right away. I think you start to grasp it, or it takes time, and then you notice it, something like that. That was a different one. All right, who we at? Scorpio, right? Scorpio, we're gonna do you in a second. All right, welcome in, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go. You know, it's a really unique thing. I want to talk for a minute just because I feel the need to say something. I want to talk to you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Um, it's a really unique thing playing with these and giving people answers with these. But it's even more unique or mind blowing when you can just literally do it. I've seen a lot of posts, you know, like when I post stuff on my community, but I've seen a lot of posts in general. One I don't really care for. I'll explain why. Is like it's like you should never judge a situation that you can't judge. And I do understand and agree with that, but at the same time, if there's I see a difference between you shouldn't judge a situation, but if you can foresee an outcome, who the hell are you to speak? You know, or put that out there like that. I feel like that keeps people low when people need to learn how to ascend higher. Um, Trust me, I wouldn't say that unless it meant something to me. That one was for me and for you. But there are posts I've seen where it's like, because I was like, yeah. And this is where I can say I do agree with that. If it didn't seem to work as well or be as efficient or effective as I've seen it in the past, then I wouldn't have any reason to want to do it. Because to me, it would feel like now I'm gonna you reap what you sow. You know that saying? I would feel like I'm going to get bad karma from it. And I can I can honestly tell you guys that it justifiably, I've watched that happen. I've seen bad karma hit. I've, I, here's another one. I'm going to give you another example. Here's another post where it's like, I'm like, I like the thought of it, but they say something like, you should never be angry. Um, you know, you should never be angry, or anger is ego driven, or I will agree with you. Being angry isn't the best thing to deal with in life. You shouldn't be angry, but or you should learn how to release it fast. But these are true emotions we're born with and we're meant to accept and move past. Where I'm going with this is another post I seen was and this isn't anything somebody this is just something that, like, when I scroll through my motivational thing that I see, and I read them and I'm like, oh my god, like, yeah. Okay. Like, because of the way I do my own work. Um, what did the post say? It said something about the anger thing. Like, anger gets in the way, or anger only slows you down. It really depends on your capabilities, or how much you rationalize the good and the negative. Can you, like, you got to be able to look into the situation for the good side of the coin and the bad. You don't only want to be able to look at one. And you got to make sure that if someone's around you is trying to tell you a situation, try to make sure they're getting both. I know when people come here, they don't understand the way I read, that I'm giving you both. That's more on a personal level. But I'm glad I spoke up and said something. Let's keep going. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well, let me finish the story there. I'll finish the story quickly. So, have I, oh, look at this. As I'm talking about something I've pulled off that I want you guys to understand, I feel the need to, it's time to let some people understand a little bit more. Have I come out here and been angry before? and read and predicted the future events around energy or specific individual? You goddamn right I have. Um, mhm. Yep. Did I want to see that become the outcome? No, because my heart wasn't in a place of evil or fear or ego. It was in a place of understanding. Just bear with me on that. Don't try to go find the video. I think after it had been up long enough, I think I took the video and I actually think I erased it or I made it to where it's not publicly viewable. But that was karma. And I predicted the karma that was yet to fall in place because I was willing not to be afraid or to manipulate. Not everything I say will come true, guys. Not everything. But I can see through the lies of people. And that's a fucking scary thing. All right, let's keep going. Scorpio. That's kind of like it's had me playing with a lot of right before we do Scorpio. It's had me playing with a lot of how free will works. Because yes, we have free will and content, but imagine getting to a place where you're like trying to creatively figure out, well, why is it that I can understand internally that even though people have free will, the outcome it's persistently still there. And a lot of that, from what I gather, is because a lot of people resist change. Truthfully, that's what I have. All right, but here we go. Scorpio. Here we go. I hope you didn't mind my little speech. Sorry for making you wait, Scorpios. Here we go. Scorpio, what are you doing over here? You soul searching? Clarify the Hermit upright. You will be. So some of you are going to start searching for the right love investments. Some of you are going to start really telling, okay, I get the message. I feel like a lot of you are going to start speaking inward towards your soul, or you've already started the practice. Some of you, it's almost like the law of attraction I see on you. And when it comes to love, almost like you're pre-manifesting how to build the next happy relationship, something like that. Okay. You're very driven or goal-oriented towards this. Something about a high drive I'm feeling around you. Something else for Scorpio. What else is here for Scorpio? Two more. I don't know why two. What do we got? Scorpio's energy. What's showing up? Some of you may tell somebody no. Could be a man. You may tell somebody no, or they feel like they're getting the no answer around you. I don't know why. When it comes to you, I feel like they feel like you're not pursuing or chasing after them. I feel like they know this or something about. I get this person around you is more worried about the outcome between you guys. What this is more or less if you're with somebody. There could be somebody, maybe it's a child, maybe you're a mom or a dad, and they want you to help them and you tell them no. Something about, I think somebody's going to get told no. When it comes to this communication or forward movement, what's going on? Somebody may try to move towards you or want, I just feel like if you moved away or maybe somebody's coming in to ask for money. Could be a child that's coming in emotionally to ask for money or help. Or it could be a kid that needs to get help. What? It could be money that they come after you. I just feel like you have somebody that struggles to listen or release things. They want to, like a wounded soldier or energy emotionally. This person's Somebody could be thinking emotionally. I just feel like somebody wants to get your attention. Could be. I don't know if that's an ex or if that's a child. Somebody who may want your affection too, or want to see affection, or see you fight for the affection with them. Somebody feels stuck, or like you're not happy, or Page of Cups, or you're gonna move on to a new love offer, build in a new direction in love, Scorpio. Whatever that's about. I'll give you guys a little bit more because I'm curious what's going on. Something about, I see you guys doing something, going to an event. I see, without the cards, I see some of you are going to have the options to get out, whether it's a concert, or I don't know why I want to say gallery, Main Street, something like that. I kind of see some of you could be spending your money too. See, I just saw somebody with shop. Hold on. What else is here? Scorpio. Give me a little bit more for Scorpio. Anything else you can say? What's showing up? Who's buying new shoes? Somebody could be buying brand new shoes. Maybe somebody's asking you for money. I need new shoes, or I need new clothes. I don't know what's going on there. I feel like I just said this. I don't think you guys are really going to be committed to any emotional burdens or mental burdens right now. I feel like you are going to start moving towards events or celebrations, or that's on the horizon for this year for you. That's what I see for Scorpio. Okay. Well, maybe it's a movie night, or maybe it's a date night. Who knows? Could be a new something brand new in love, or if you're coupled, doing something different in a relationship. Maybe recognizing what didn't work and trying to make something work. That's what I'm seeing. So you can get balance and fight from that direction for it. Others of you, somebody feels, I really get this weird energy on people that are coupled, or if you were to get back with somebody has nervous energy, whether it's the Scorpio or the other party, where they may feel that your heart isn't fully committed to them, or fully fighting for them. They may feel like it's going to get left behind, like they get left behind, like you move on from this, you pursue something else. Secretly, they're afraid you're going to run. You may be feeling like somebody somebody mentally may have told themselves that they may feel like you just won't build with them. I'm getting that all over your energy. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm seeing. All right, let's go. All right, how's everybody doing? Sagittarius in a moment. Sagittarius. I tried to make these a little faster. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's going on? Shuffle it again, but we'll leave you there. What's here for Sagittarius? I'm going to tell you, you guys have had very strong mental clarity with past. Is what this, you've moved away from it. This tells me you've moved away from it. You're ready to establish new things. Look, I just said you've moved away from the past. Some of you are ready for new celebrations, or you're wondering if that's something you should commit to. I do feel like you have the ability to see your situation clearly. Something like that needs to be said. Some of you are also going to be focused more on changing homes, or investing in a new place to live, or getting more balance and cutting out anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. You're going to release that. I don't feel like you want to overlook things at this time. I feel like you want to be able to see the reflection in the water and see things for what they are. Some of you have released a situation or cut out the feelings of the love. Like if love was something that would have felt like when you pinch your nerve and it really hurts and your neck is stiff and you have to move like this, or like The damages of love, I feel like you've released them. You've knocked them off that pedestal. I don't feel like it's a bother to you. You're also definitely, I feel like you're very invested in where you want to be. Some of you are just content with where you are. Queen of Pentacles, this. The only other thing I see here is some of you may know that you should invest a little bit more in either new creative, lucrative endeavors for yourself, or also make sure you're focusing on getting enough exercise and health, fitness. That's what I'm seeing. It's a no for judgment with family for some of you, or reconciliation. I think you've decided. It might, if it stressed you out, you realized the best action was, even though you may have love for it, don't let it bother you. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is upright. So some of you are either going to be saving money or make sure you're saving money while you're trying to build money, but also make sure you're giving yourself enough balance. Something about that balance card and justice being upright. Make sure you're getting enough balance. Fitness. Make sure you're either moving enough, doing something like that. Anything else? This tells me this is on one side. That's the 10 of Wands reversed, and that's the 10. You've completed you've released things that kept you blindfolded or locked you away. Things that had you locked away or upset, you're no longer doing that. You're focusing on your stability and your worth. And you know that was what you needed to get strong with. That's what you needed to manifest. A lot of you are also trying to play with spirituality a little bit more, or will this year. Something about, I want to learn more emotionally about it, but I also, some of you might have got cut out by an air sign or a water sign too. Air sign, water sign, maybe fire. I think, yeah, it's definitely air, fire, water. I don't see you letting it hurt you anymore. Something about you're just trucking on from it. It's like you've made the negotiations you've needed to make with yourself, and maybe even talked something about talking to spirit guides, or knowing when to use your mind to think or say something. Basically getting that like aha, epiphany, lightning moment, structuring change. Might have it's almost like you premeditated something that you gave to spirit, and it just kind of showed up and you recognized it. That's a strange kind of weirding, but that's what I see. And look at this. And I feel like you're going to get more of a blessing in that. It's almost like you're definitely going to get more of a blessing if you continue that way. Something like that. You've learned what not to build with, or what you, or what is, this is construct. I feel like you've already faced wanting to see this change. I've already pulled out every card for you. You're going to, I'm going to ask one thing more for you. Why not? Why not? Show me one other thing for them. Might veer right into all of that. Well, I'll know once I see the cards if it's trying to repeat something or if it's something different. I want to see if I can get anything different. Give me a little more. What's showing up? What's showing up? Sagittarius. Okay. You almost bent you in half. You're gonna get stronger. I feel spiritual strength on you. I just feel it. Hold on. And look at, as I said, a lot of it is because you're creatively chasing it or recognizing that you're happy. I feel like you're happy without the celebrations of others. You've learned how to move on from that, not really be stuck to it. You're rushing away. You're rushing in something about heading in a good direction. You're going to transform. And if you're worried about money or finances, chase what you want right now. There may be a Sagittarius that needs to hear chase what you want and cut out what doesn't work or serve you correctly. Something like that. whether it's love, money, finance, whatever it is, or if it's all of the above, something like that. All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah, coffee is expensive. That one was. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. Here we go. Capricorn. Capricorn. What do we got for you? I'm curious. I don't know why. Every once in a while, not every single sign, but some signs I'll get curious to see what you're going to get. You guys are always rocking money reads lately. It's always like something about money, or you go. Some of you could have. Hold on. That's a strange thing. Somebody could have somebody saying they're going to come by and they don't show up. I don't know why I want to tell you that, but you could hear somebody saying, "Yeah, we'll get together," or saying they want to come by and it doesn't happen. What is here for Capricorn? Some of you are learning how to release stresses from a relationship. Some of you, it's relationships that you miss or that's passed on. That's not everybody. It's very specific to somebody. Others of you, it's stressing over cutting out things that don't really that just get under your skin emotionally. Some of you, you could be a woman that a man kept getting under your skin, and you want to drop the ball. You want to drop the bomb on that. Say no to that. Clarify the 7 reversed. They may try to talk to you. So I just feel like somebody may try to talk to you. You may have to make a decision on if you want to open that can of worms with a person. It may not be worth it. It just may not be worth it. Somehow I need to tell you the best investment right now is you. You are your best investment. Be your best motivator. Capricorn. I don't know why it's coming out like this, but I was curious about this one. What else is here? What's showing up for Capricorn? A past person could try to come back towards you or be trying to manifest you back to you. Huh. What is that about? Came flying out of my finger. I feel like I'm reading for a woman. So either you could be thinking of a past man, or a past man is thinking of you or wanting to manifest you. The Hangman. Clarify that. All I'm going to tell you is, and look what landed on my palm, the past person. Something from the past may want to come towards you while you're trying to manifest a new direction. I feel like you're trying to go in on a new way. Give me something else. Ooh, what is this? Weigh the pros and cons. Some of you weigh the pros and cons. Are they done lying to me? Can I trust the stability of this? Is it going to upset me? Should I cut it off? Am I going to be happy now? Am I going to regret this later? Something like that. Emotionally. Somebody could be somebody. So there's 2 stories. You could have somebody that wants to come in that you think has changed, and they may be worth the emotional effort and be a very good support. So they may support you or your family well. Others of you, it's just straight, I don't want to deal with it. That's what it shows me in the tarot. What else is here? The Hermit, the 10 of... It's a love connection that you dealt with. Or that you're getting over. 3 of Cups and Temperance. Just be patient. I feel like you're working towards the balance and secretly know that you may need to invest more in yourself. That's what I feel like you're going to go towards for the next couple of months. Really getting balance for you or for your family and kids. Fighting for that and walking away from anything that throws you off balance. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords, rushing towards trying to fix balance or discover how to move that in that direction. And there's your Truth and Clarity, bottom of the deck. All right, that's what I see for you. my lovely Capricorns. All right. Please like and subscribe if you like the channel's content. Let's keep rolling. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to tell you. Watch out for petty arguments. Don't let petty arguments. We're on Aquarius. Aquarius. Do not let somebody's petty arguments or attitude get in the way of your happiness or your do not let anybody take your peace of mind right now. Something like that's important for you. Are those thoughts not over his head? Don't let anybody try to get in your mind. I don't feel like you're supposed to move towards that. Leave it behind you so you can achieve going after balance. I'm going to tell you, I feel like if somebody tries to communicate with you, probably not worth it. It's something about there's somebody you've dealt with. If somebody's fighting for your attention or longing for it, I feel like this is a connection that's not with you anymore, or that you've decided it's better to left alone kind of energy. I'm better moving on from it. I'm starting to find myself being emotionally happier alone. Okay. I feel like you've assessed this and you've recognized, if somebody was trying to pull the blanket over your head or pull the wool over your eyes when it came to happiness, that patient venture secretly is out the window. That's a no-nos. That's a nobody's land. You're not moving towards it. I feel like you're moving towards building towards yourself, and you don't want something about I cannot be stuck. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be juggled. I just want things to transform or grow correctly. Something like it needs to grow correctly, or I won't pay it any attention. These are the things and thoughts that you may be thinking of. Some of you may also feel like some of you guys, I don't know who this one's for, but somebody could be mad about how a mother could be upset about how they were done in a family situation, or the fact that the dad or the father, the father doesn't have to be an ex-husband, didn't have to be married, whether you were or were not. Like they don't support enough. They don't put in enough money. Thank you for the super chats, both of you ladies. Thank you. I feel like you guys are focused on recognizing that, identifying like, why isn't this person helping me when they should be helping the children as well? If you have kids, something about like you could be having, it could be making it harder. Taurus, I feel like you've been putting all the work in the effort, or you've been doing more than whether you're with this ex person or you're either with this person and you're putting in more to the table or offering more of the stability than they are, or you're not with them and you're taking on the brunt of it. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. Here we go. I'm going to say I feel like you could also have somebody try to reach out to you. Some of you could be a parent or an elder could try to reach out to you. You might ignore it. I feel like you ignore it. Okay? It's too much of a pain in the butt. It says emotionally withdrawing from it. This person it definitely feels like a mom. I'm going to say it. It feels like a mom. Not fighting for it. The Empress. I've got the Queen of Cups reversed. I've got you releasing the past. Somebody wanting to come back towards you. And it feels like a mother or somebody older than you. That's just for certain of you. That's not going to be everybody's. But I've got that Queen of Rods. I've got a lot of Queen energy here. It feels like a mom that wants to come towards you and you don't want to deal with it. That could be, you don't have to be an Aquarius sun. You could have that in your moon or rising. I don't see it. Every queen, I think, is on the table. And I see you not wanting to deal with this. I just heard reckless. It's reckless when it comes to it, or they never change. The Hermit, changed. Right after I said they never changed, the Tower. I'm like, they never changed. The Hermit, emotionally, they never changed. It never gets balanced out, and I'm tired of it. And who's tired of it? You're tired of it, whether you're a woman or a man. That's what I see. You could also find yourself doing something, going somewhere fun. I just saw like somewhere like Six Flags or somewhere with rides if it's warm enough in your area, or planning for this within the next 2 to 6 months. Somebody could be going to like a fair. If it's not a fair, it's somewhere like Six Flags. It's like an amusement park, wherever that is. All right, here we go. Whether you know about that now or you find out about that later. Okay. Here we go. All right, Pisces. I'm going to do Pisces. What do we got for Pisces? Pisces. What do we got for you? Let's see what we get for you. Pisces. What do we have? Some of you guys know relationship, business ideas, or trust in close relationships of friends. Leave it behind you. So I need to tell somebody, leave it behind you. And you just showed up, but you're reversed. What's going on? Ace of Rods. It could be an earth sign, fire sign, air sign. Whatever this is, there's something of the past that you had a lot of passion for that needs to be left behind you. It needs to be cut out. Definitely could be an air or fire sign. It's time for it to go. Look at the cards, man. Oh my God. It's time not to communicate to it or move towards it. I feel like that's over. There's some kind of love situation that is not showing clear action. Emotionally, it's probably tiring the hell out of you, or you've been emotionally tired. Why is the Empress upright? It's time for you to get balance. You know, get what you're deserving of. Those are the actions I have that are meant for you right now, my dear Pisces. There's something that needs to be left behind. I have a left behind reading for you. Somebody's either identifying, there's a Pisces woman or man out there that's identifying, I've got to move forward and leave something behind. I've been fighting for something or fighting to get towards something that I feel like emotionally is abandoning you. That emotionally isn't turning the page with you. Something about you need to come to this conclusion. The changes are what's for your highest good. I just felt the words to say the highest good. If they weren't meant to stay on the ride, that's just part of life. And it's better to move on, recognize, guess what? I can't communicate with this person or move towards them or get balance, Pisces. Manifest your true heart's desire, your true love for yourself and the situations or the occasions that you're meant to see and fit to gain. Hold on. Show me something else for Pisces. The past. It's time to recognize the past, reconcile with the past as far as releasing it, especially if it's over a love situation or going towards one that you felt may make you happy. I don't think that's going to open or fancy the decision. That love offer or that love commitment, it doesn't look like this is going in the direction you were expecting to, or it did. I feel like you're starting to observe and witness this for the truth of what it is. Definitely could have been a fire, earth, air sign, maybe water, even at that. Your stability is important. Not building towards a situation that acts childlike when it comes to love. When it comes to you trying to get towards it, or something about I wanted breakthroughs with this, but I couldn't get them. It wouldn't fight for me emotionally. It might have had you rocked. Something could have been a fire sign, Leo. It could have been Aries. Could have been Sagittarius. Could have been Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could have been Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But don't, if it ain't fighting for you, fight for yourself. Don't give it a second thought. The longer you stay trapped in your head, the slower you manifest that true happy connection. There's no secret here that something wasn't building. I feel like the message I'm supposed to give you is be patient, but go after things that are going to make you feel fulfilled right now. These are the lessons to learn. Put down the burdens of the toxicities, walk away from things that don't serve you, and just build very, very prominently or productively on yourself and play with your imagination right now. I want you to discover what you can open up with your imagination. This will bring you in emotional fulfillment and truth and clarity like nobody could ever imagine. That's for you, Pisces. I feel like you're going through a lot. Try to focus on a lot. Some of you may be getting a lot of downloads or information via your dreams, just to put that out there. I hope you guys all liked these readings. Thank you for the super chat, Gina. I hope you guys all like these readings. I made it a little bit shorter, 130, 50, not bad. You guys all have a lovely day. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm getting out of here. I'll see everybody later. Have a great day. Leo is out.